You will waive a formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
The off-duty Washington State trooper accused of killing a motorcyclist in Richland appears in court for an arraignment hearing. We'll hear from the victim's family.
Plus, the Milton Freewater boy who was severely injured after flipping on his trampoline returns home. What David Sample and his mother are saying about this transition.
And while DNA confirmation is pending for Travis Decker, what the United States Marshal Service did that has the Chelan County Sheriff's Office believing their action was premature.
And Stacy is back.
Look outside all around the area, and we still have lots of smoke and haze in the region. When is it going to taper off and what's coming? I'll tell you all about it coming up. The News at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here midweek on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. Thank you for joining us.
Now, first at 6 tonight, off-duty Washington State Patrol Trooper Sarah Clayson, accused in a deadly crash, was in court today.
Apple Valley News Now was in court and spoke with the victim's family, who says they are still searching for justice.
Did you see what happened?
No.
Okay.
I didn't see a light. I didn't see anything. Just turn left. And
Is this your car?
yeah.
Around 7:30 p.m. March 1st, 2025, WSP, Richland PD, and medics rushed to Highway 240, where Joseph Sanchez and his motorcycle is underneath Sarah Clayson's SUV.
Yep, there's a person laying in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Your Honor, I will hand forward that advisement of rights with the date.
Fast forward to September 24th, 2025. The trooper walks into the Benton County Justice Center in Kennewick
I'm worrying that you sign a waiver of extradition.
to face a vehicular homicide charge. Prosecutors say she caused the crash that killed Sanchez.
Need a drink?
Investigators say Clayson refused field sobriety and breath tests the night of the crash. Nearly 6 hours later, her blood alcohol content tested at .07, more than twice the legal limit.
Do you understand all those rights? Court will enter a plea of not guilty, reserve the right to a jury trial, counsel conditions of release.
In court, Clayson pleaded not guilty. Her attorney waived the formal reading of charges. She was released without bail, but must remain in Washington State, avoid alcohol, and only drive with a license and insurance. The sun is coming out right now, as you're mentioning that.
Yes, yeah, that is just it.
I first met the Sanchez family just days after the crash at their Richland home.
You know, nervous, and what happened? Where is Joseph? And the doctor talked to me and say me he dead. What?
They, of course, were in court on Wednesday.
Yeah, we are destroyed. My family is destroyed. So.
Now, we do want to point out there is no extra monitoring ordered, including a random alcohol testing device or a car ignition testing device, something that is commonly recommended in cases like these. It's also something Judge Joe Burrows brought up in court, questioning the prosecutor as to why Clayson would not be required to have alcohol monitoring equipment.
Do you have a position on the alcohol monitoring device?
The prosecutor says there are no concerns for the community, and Clayson's attorney argued his client has been on her best behavior for the last 6 months.
And my client has had no conditions during those 6 months and has faithfully followed basically what's in front of the court.
The community wasted no time reacting to the latest court developments, taking to social media to voice outrage and demand justice.
We're all here because Joseph was a great person. He was a great student.
And for the Sanchez family, the wait for answers continues.
Justice needs to be served.
After the hearing, Clayson allowed to leave and go home, released until her next court date. The 35-year-old is due back in court October 22nd with a trial date set for December 15th. Stay with us for continuing coverage.
All right, switching gears now as we turn to weather with Temperatures pretty nice today, but will we see it dip for the weekend?
All right, guess who's back? A familiar face. Stacey Lee live in our weather center. It has been a while.
It's been a while. Guys, broke my wrist and then had to get a plate and pin, so I'm like the bionic woman now. But I'm on the mend. So anyway, glad to be back. Missed you all, and coming back to gorgeous fall weather. Now, we have been seeing a lot of smoke and haze in the area. And again, there's several wildfires burning out around the area. 84 degrees, though. Good temperatures out there. Humidity at 27%. Winds are nil tonight. That's going to be a big change tomorrow. Now, let's talk air quality. We are seeing the smoke and haze. It's been making me sneeze a whole lot, but it's really bad as you get up towards Blewett area, Blewett Pass. That's where the fire has continued to grow, and there's some new evacuations up in the region. So again, be aware of that. Temperatures, though, are absolutely gorgeous. Everybody in the 70s and 80s tonight, so enjoy this lovely evening. Get ready for gusty winds and fire weather active tomorrow. Red flag warnings all through the region, again, due to those strong gusty winds, low humidity, and the possible rapid spread of fire. Rest of the evening, though, looking good temperature-wise. You'll be down in the 50s and 60s by 11 o'clock. So just to recap, we got a hazy, cool night, strong gusty winds developing for tomorrow, elevating our fire risk, and then a chance of rain finally coming our way next week. I'll break it all down coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Other news tonight, the United States Marshals Service filed a motion to dismiss the case against a Washington state man accused of murdering his 3 young daughters. Late Tuesday, federal law enforcement declared Travis Decker dead. Human remains were found last week in remote woods just south of Leavenworth. They were found with personal items believed to be that of Decker. However, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office responded today to say it believes the U.S. Marshals filing is premature. Local authorities are waiting on results from the state's crime lab to confirm a DNA match.
New information now about David Sample, a boy from Milton Freewater who was severely injured after doing a flip on his trampoline. After months of being in the hospital and receiving rehab due to his C6 spinal cord injury, Sample and his mom, Crystal Perrin, are back home. They'll be staying with a friend in Walla Walla while their home is modified to be more accessible for Sample. Now Sample says he's ready to start his school year.
I know that's kind of surprising, but mostly for my friends and the challenge, because I've had a lot of challenges, but this is one that I want to do. I want to stay with my friends, and also I want to be in my house and just live independently.
Sample says he no longer needs a feeding tube. He can now drink, eat, and do most things on his own. That included wheeling around and continuing to work on his strength.
He's able to use his upper body strength to transfer in and out of chairs, and he's learning new adaptive equipment to continue doing the things that he enjoys. It just might look a little different, but yeah, it's going pretty well. They got a lot of adaptive school equipment to make it a little easier for him to transition into that.
If you would like to help Sample on his journey to recovery, he does have an Amazon wish list. Just head on over to applevalleyNewsNow.com to learn more.
New at 6 in community events. If you love animals, this weekend is your chance to meet your match. Tri-Cities Animal Shelter is teaming up with local firefighters for a special adoption event that brings people and pets together. For the 3rd year, the shelter is teaming up with local firefighters for a very special adoption event this Saturday, September 27th. The Felines and Firefighters event brings together adoptable cats, kittens, and dogs with potential families. Visitors can meet the animals alongside firefighters, see fire trucks, and enjoy food. Adoption fees are just $50. And approved families can take their new pet home the same day.
We have animals down here that are needing homes. We provide shelter for as many homeless animals we can in our community for Pasco, Kennewick, and Richland city limits. We get spayed, neutered, microchipped, vaccinated, and try to get them back out into the community again for pets in people's homes.
The Felines and Firefighters event goes from 10 to 2. It's free to attend at the Tri-Cities Animal Shelter again this Saturday. Organizers hope every pet will be one step closer to finding a loving home. On the topic of community events, In Yakima, it's fair time. The annual Central Washington State Fair going on now, and you have until September 28th.
And that's where you find Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz. And Caleb, I guess there's just really one thing to say. Cowabunga, dude. Had to say it.
Yeah, thanks, Austin and Wendy. It's good to see you guys again. Right now, I am at the livestock section. So this fair's theme is Cowabunga, so we're celebrating the dairy industry. But right now, we are in front of the pigs. So they've got about 7 barns out here. They have tons of livestock. They got sheep, they have goats, they have everything. And right now, I am with 2 of our farm workers here. I'm with Lily and Lucy. How are you 2 doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty
good. This is our 6th day at the fair, and it's been a long fair, but it's been really good and fun. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, well, right now we're by the pigs, and okay, they're a little off camera right now, but there are tons of babies. I think there's about 32. Tell me a little bit about these baby pigs, and how old are they?
They're about a month old, and we have about 20 piglets here, and they always bring piglets to the fair. The people really love seeing the piglets, especially the little kids.
For sure, yeah. I was talking to the director a little earlier, and she said that pigs are a really big thing for all fairs all across the country. Well, I know that obviously, everybody's probably got their favorite livestock animal when they come visit. Do you 2 have favorite livestock animals?
Yes, for sure. I love the pigs. I show pigs. They're easy and they're super smart. They're good. They're good animals. Yeah. I show pigs, sheep, and horses, and I definitely love showing the pigs and the horses the most. Yeah. For sure. Definitely.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. Well, if you guys stick around to our 6:30 show, we're going to be around the fair, and we're going to be doing some food stuff. So stick around if you're a big fair food fan, and I'll send it back to you at the desk.
Austin,
Caleb,
that has your name on it right there.
It really does. My goodness.
We'll be staying tuned for sure.
All right, Caleb, thanks for that live report. The news at 6 is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. A head start on the general election, how Franklin County is ensuring the vote of military and overseas voters are counted.
And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
I'm a real wild one. Life is wild. There's work to be done, adventure around every corner, and a truck that handles it all. The 2025 Ford F-150. It's rugged, loaded with tech, and built to go wild. Get a wild deal on an F-150 today. Lease a 2025 F-150 STX Super Crew 4x4 for just $299 a month for 36 months. Only your local Ford dealer.
With STIHL battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking STIHL tools. Hurry into your local STIHL dealer or shop online.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Happel and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Happel.
Prosser Memorial Health board-certified general surgeon Dr. Ashley McManus is now caring for patients at Prosser General Surgery Center. Dr. McManus brings extensive experience in general, breast, colorectal, endocrine, and soft tissue surgery, along with advanced training in robotic and minimally invasive procedures. To schedule an appointment, call the Prosser General Surgery Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
At Apple Valley News Now's Phase 3 Digital, we have the right message to grab attention and drive leads.
Plus, the local expertise to connect you with new customers. Wherever your market is, we'll get results to build your business. Phase 3 Digital. Contact us today. ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now. Extra, extra.
Looking to make a real difference in your community or have a passion for helping others?
Well, the Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue has an exciting opportunity for you to join.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia shares how you can get involved and what it truly means to be a part of the team.
The Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue opens volunteer applications once a year to anyone living in the Kittitas County. But DJ Goldsmith, Fire Chief for Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue, says that's not the only way to get a foot in the door.
We also have a resident program where folks can apply to become a resident and live here at the fire station to gain firsthand experience and knowledge of just how the fire service works while serving the community. We find that very beneficial.
To volunteer, you must be a legal adult with a valid driver's license.
The really cool thing about all of our programs is we do the training in-house. So if you're selected to be a volunteer, we put you through a volunteer recruit academy. If you want to do Wireland as well, we provide that training for you. And additionally, we have EMS only folks that we will sponsor to go and become an EMT. Or you can be a full combat firefighter, which does both the structural, the wireland, EMS, all facets of the position, and we provide all that training to our folks.
Goldsmith highlights that the station runs on about 70 to 80 volunteers, and they are vital to handling the thousands of calls each year.
It is so important that to have these folks, because they're the backbone of the agency. We really rely on our volunteers to provide the service to our community just because we're so large. We're over 280 square miles that we service as Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue and over 1,200 square miles that we serve for the EMS. There's just a lot of ground to cover, and it's not feasible to have a full-time staff to deal with that.
Being a volunteer, Goldsmith says, is all about realizing there's no I in team and having a heart for your community.
We just need people dedicated to the community, willing to help their neighbor in the worst times and needs. We will look for a team member. We're a family here, we're a team, and we really look for those attributes when we're trying to select a volunteer.
Goldsmith says they're looking to recruit about 20 new volunteers this year. Reporting in Ellensburg, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you. The last day to apply is September the 30th. And turning to Your Voice, Your Vote, military and overseas voters in Franklin County are already getting a head start on the general election.
The county mailed out more than 400 ballots under the Uniformed and Overseas Citizens Absentee Voting Act, better known as UOCAVA. That law requires counties to send ballots 45 days before an election so military members, their families, and citizens living abroad have time to vote.
Franklin County's auditor says these votes also get extra flexibility in how they receive and return their ballots.
They can either receive them by mail, which is, a combination of U.S. and military mail. It's all U.S., but they use the military postal service as well. Or they can receive it by email, so they have those two options.
If a UOCAVA voter doesn't receive their ballot, they can download one from the county website or contact the elections office directly for help.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're taking a live look into the Yakima Valley from the Atanum Ridge. Yes, it's the Central Washington State Fair. And you do see a little bit of smoke and haze in the area. Air quality not bad. Temperatures are a perfect match if you want to head on out to the fair. The feels like temp is 79. Bring a coat if you're going to be staying out late. Now, air quality wise, we're in the moderate zone from Cabbage Hill, Battle Mountain, all the way into the Yakima, Kittitas, Columbia Basin. When we get up into Ellensburg near Blewett Pass where the fires are burning, that's where the air is very unhealthy tonight. So avoid exposure and being outdoors in those areas. Hopefully, we'll start to see a little bit of things clearing up. This is the Labor Mountain fire causing a lot of that smoke near Blewett Pass tonight. Over 14,000 acres and only 7% contained. They've added some new evacuations, some level 3 go now evacuations in this area. So just be aware of that. There's a website you can go to, and plus you can check things out right here for a more specific map if that impacts you or anyone in your family. Let's talk smoke. When's it going to go away? Well, we're going to see some winds picking up tomorrow. Red flag warning. A lot of the smoke's going to move out. Some of it's going to stick around. Unfortunately, near the fire zone there, that will stay smoky. Here's our gusty winds tomorrow. About tomorrow morning, you'll start to see things getting blustery in Ellensburg. As the day progresses, those winds will continue to move to the east. It's a dry, cold front, believe it or not, moving in, even though tomorrow's going to stay warm, but we're going to see a big dip in the temperatures on Friday from these gusty winds and cooler air moving in from the west. So that's the temperature trend. Good news for Friday, those winds decrease, much more doable, livable, in my opinion. Now, some of our winds are going to top out 40 to 45 miles an hour in the Kittitas Valley, 25 and 30 through the Columbia Basin and the foothills. The weather pattern is warm. We've got the ridge of high pressure. It's sitting right here, but it's starting to move east. And as it moves to the east, that's when we'll start seeing the cooler temperatures outside. So another day in the 80s tomorrow. Then look at the big drop down, almost 10 full degrees below the average. And then we have a pretty nice weekend in store. Tri-Cities and Hermiston seeing those 80-degree temps. Then we'll see the cooler temps moving in early next week. There's that big drop in temps also for the Yakima area. And then taking a look at temperatures for tonight. Now, starting to feel like fall as we see 47 in Sunnyside, 49 in Yakima, 50s for the rest of the area. Here's your extended 7-day forecast. Those hazy conditions will stick around, but things are looking better and improving into the weekend. And check it out, we have chances of rain coming Monday and Tuesday. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Once again, we have the red flag warning in the area, so be fire wise. Those breezy winds pick up as we see even cooler temperatures for the first part of next week, with couple of days of pretty good chances of some rain showers there. So trends are changing. The much needed rain is coming our way. That will definitely help our firefighters. That's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Here's Walla Walla. Again, a nice weekend in the 80s, down in the 70s with some showers on the way. And for Hermiston, pretty much the same thing. We'll see the 70s, 80s. Look for those breezy winds and overnight lows. Some nights down in the 40s, feeling a little crispy outside at night or in the early morning hours if you get out and jog or do things early in the day. So
pumpkin spice time.
Pumpkin spice? Oh, you know it.
You a big pumpkin spice person?
No. But I like apple cider.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's doable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's applesauce making season right now.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, exactly.
You're in Apple Country on Apple Valley News Now.
That's right. That's right. Welcome back, by the way.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's been sad without you, so we're happy.
I miss you guys too.
Yeah.
Welcome.
It's been a long time.
It has. All right, well, still ahead, we'll tell you all about an increasing crime in King County and why one case left police in disbelief.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
The $7,500 federal tax credit for eligible electric vehicles is ending. Must take delivery by September 30th, 2025. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
The Toyota Entertainment Series is bringing the heat to this year's Central Washington State Fair. On September 20th and 21st, catch the Nitro Fire Stunt and Thrill Show, featuring freestyle motocross, quad wars, and a jet car that melts a full-size car. Then September 27th and 28th, the Demolition Derbies roar back with the all-new Motorhome Derby on the 28th. Advanced tickets include fair admission. Get yours today at the Fair Ticket Office or fairfund.com. The fair runs September 19th through the 28th. Don't miss it.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is the most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
All right, time to check this out. It's caught on camera. You know, some are calling it a Dukes of Hazzard moment. This is on the west side of the state here in Washington. A driver's dramatic jump over a drawbridge last week left police in disbelief. There he goes, searching for a suspect now. The chase ended with the driver abandoning the stolen car. It's the latest case of an increasing crime, they say, drivers eluding police through the roads of King County. Law enforcement agencies saw 218 people try to run away last year. So far, this year, the number is slightly higher at 164 cases.
That is crazy.
Right?
All right, well, Portland Fire and Rescue say a propane tank was left on in a food truck. Take a look here. Yep, the gas filled up the car until it found an ignition and then blew the walls off of the food truck. While the truck was completely destroyed, it also damaged 7 other food trucks and businesses around it. Broken windows, mangled siding, and exhaust fans catapulted across the food cart pod. In total, 8 businesses were damaged, but there were carts that were able to open up by Tuesday. Wow. Well, still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, with construction wrapped up at St. Michael Plaza, we'll tell you all about their central symbol of strength and protection.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
At Tri-Cities and Walla Walla Floor & Home, our team has been in the Southeast Washington flooring business for 40-plus years. You'll find more choices, lower prices, and hometown service.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This is the moment many car buyers wait for all year. The model year-end sales event is on at McCurley Subaru. As new Subaru models roll in, remaining 2025s need to move fast. It's the perfect time to trade in, save big, and grab a deal you won't see again until next year. These are the offers people plan around. Get here before they're gone. Experience the model year-end sales event at McCurley Subaru. Your way home.
For decades, CG Public House has been known for fresh, chef-inspired meals and seasonal specialty menus. When the weather's right, enjoy patio dining with dog-friendly amenities that make everyone feel welcome. Pair your favorite dishes with handcrafted cocktails and premium local wines for the perfect dining experience. Don't miss the Pendleton Beef Prime Rib, served every Friday and Saturday. And be sure to finish with a slice of our famous homemade pie. Join us to make CG Public House your favorite dine-out.
You wouldn't buy a car without a test drive.
So why buy a mattress in a box from an online marketing company without ever knowing if it's right for you?
Don't go through the hassle of returning a mattress when you can get it right the first time.
Mattress Depot USA has top quality mattresses that you can actually touch and feel.
Made by local manufacturers.
You're gonna love our prices.
And same-day delivery. Try getting that online.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Overturf Kia has officially relocated to Pasco, offering faster service and brand new state-of-the-art facility designed for maximum customer service satisfaction. Lease a 2025 Telluride S all-wheel drive with second-row captain's chairs, 12.3-inch touchscreen, power sunroof, towing package, and more for $499 per month with $499 due at signing. Shop online anytime, just south of Highway I-182 at the Road 100 Broadmoor Boulevard exit on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
At Tri-Cities and Walla Walla Floor and Home, our team has been in the Southeast Washington flooring business for 40 plus years. You'll find more choices, lower prices, and hometown service.
Want to add dozens of free television channels, including classic MeTV? For many of us, a simple indoor antenna brings crystal clear reception of all broadcast channels near the Tri-Cities and Yakima. Others may need an outdoor antenna. Visit our website, AppleValleyNewsNow.com, for more information.
Coming up Thursday morning on Good Morning Northwest, wind gusts picking up for Thursday. In the short term, that's bad news for fire containment efforts in the Cascades, but we have some long-term good news. I'll tell you what that could be coming up tomorrow morning at 5.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
We will tell you which airline is shutting down West Coast operations and what local passengers with tickets need to know.
Plus, the Seattle Kraken hitting the ice, why the team has renewed hope going into its 5th NFL season.
And Stacey Lee has your first alert forecast as the news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Well, we have made it to the middle of the week. Good evening, everybody. This is the region's only 6:30 p.m. news, live and local. Austin Reed with Wendy Redman.
Yeah.
And the team is back.
The team is back. It's nice when everybody gets back together, right? We have our Stacey Lee back in the Weather Center with us. Hey there, Stacey.
Hey guys, yeah, glad to be back. When I left, it was summer. It's now fall, so yeah, it came back to some great weather. Albeit it's been smoky, and I don't know about you, but I have been sneezing like crazy. And I went to the doctor, and she said it's the smoke in the air. And we're continuing to see that due to lots of wildfires in the region. Temperatures, though, are beautiful. 84 degrees tonight. The feels like temp is 82, so just really, really nice evening outside. As far as air quality goes, though, we're in the moderate zone, meaning it's okay. It might irritate you, but not terrible. But when we start getting into these darker colors up that way, that's where the air quality is very unhealthy. So remain indoors in those in the Kittitas Valley tonight. Temperatures looking good. We're seeing 80s all around, so a gorgeous night. Now tomorrow things are going to change. We're going to see some gusty winds moving through the area, increasing our fire levels. So there are red flag warnings in place. As far as tonight goes, the temperature's nice. The hazy conditions, unfortunately, will continue, but the temperatures will cool down nicely to the 50s and 60s by 11 o'clock. So a hazy, cool night outside. Some strong gusty winds headed our way tomorrow, elevating our fire risk. And then we have a chance of rain headed our way next week. I'll break that all down coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you very much. New at 6:30 now, Tri-Cities Prep in Pasco will soon be dedicating its brand new St. Michael Plaza.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert sat down with school administrators to learn more about the project and the meaning behind it.
Tri-Cities Prep in Pasco is preparing to dedicate its brand new St. Michael Plaza
Timed to coincide with the Feast of St. Michael, at the center of the plaza is a statue of St. Michael the Archangel, which comes as the Catholic High School recently completed a $3 million project adding 6 new classrooms. School leaders say the plaza and the statue were made possible entirely by the generosity of an anonymous donor.
They came to us a couple years ago and just presented us with this idea and wanted to remain anonymous and just wanted this to be a way for us to show the safety and security that our campus and our school provides.
Nelson says the donor chose St. Michael because the Archangel is widely seen as a very powerful symbol.
Michael the Archangel, revered as a symbol of protection. He was a great protector. He's recognized by not just Christians, but Judaism and Islam, and just kind of a universal symbol of protection.
The plaza's construction took time and planning. Nelson says the work tied into the school's classroom expansion project, which was separate from the plaza.
We started about a year ago on the construction, the plans and the construction. I think the artists who made the statue started long before that, but we started it with kind of in conjunction with the new wing that we broke ground on in June of 2024.
School President Scott McNay says the plaza is designed to be more than just a statue.
Our plaza is not only the statue itself, which is impressive, but it is really a dedicated meditation/prayer space for those times in your day, especially today, where you just need to step back a little bit and reflect a little bit.
And McNay adds the project reflects a bigger mission of service beyond campus.
The biggest things that I've been trying to strive for is to make sure that our students and our faculty and our immediate community know that we have a responsibility to the greater community, that we're not just in Pasco, but we're a part of the community as a whole.
While the plaza is now complete, Tri-Cities Prep says its mission of service and acceptance continues. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, William, the dedication ceremony will take place Monday morning at 8:30. New tonight here at 6:30, Avelo Airlines is shutting down its West Coast operations sooner than expected. The airline's final day at the Pasco Airport will be Monday, October 20th. Officials say passengers with tickets after that date should contact Avelo directly for options. But there is good news for Tri-Cities area travelers. Alaska Airlines will launch a new service to Hollywood Burbank Airport on October 26th. And next year, Breeze Airways will make its debut in Pasco with nonstop flights to Burbank and a direct option to Provo, Utah, starting March 2026. Tickets for both airlines are already on sale. Well, the Seattle Kraken are back on the ice, but questions still hang over whether this team can finally take the next step.
We'll have to see. 4 years into the NHL run, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says Seattle's still looking for its first true superstar and a shot at consistent playoff success.
Unlike their expansion cousins in Vegas, the Kraken have struggled to make a lasting impact. That surprise 2023 playoff run now feels like a flash in the pan after last year's 7th place finish in the Pacific. The team parted ways with Dan Bylsma and turned to new head coach Lane Lambert to reset the culture.
I'm involved. I think we want the players to bring energy. I think us coaches have to bring energy as well.
To help him, Seattle brought in veterans Mason Marchment, Freddie Gaudreau, and defenseman Ryan Lindgren. Still, the question remains, who will emerge as the team's true difference maker? For now, the emphasis is on structure and detail.
We're going to be a really, really hard team to play against, really hard working, and we're going to be very detailed. And he put a big emphasis today on those things and being a good defensive team so we can get out of our own zone and go play offense.
One area of confidence, between the pipes. Joey Daccord begins camp as the clear number one after outplaying Philip Grubauer last season. Depth is there, but without star power, chasing teams like Edmonton or Vegas may prove tough. Captain Jordan Eberle missed time a year ago, but he's healthy now, and he says success will come from cleaning up small mistakes.
I just felt like there was a lot of nights that we really competed. We'd play 55 really good minutes, and there was 2 breakdowns that we had that can easily be fixed, whether it was face-off assignment, a wall play, stick battles in front, little details that maybe go unnoticed to maybe the average fan.
The Pacific isn't the NHL's strongest division, but it's unforgiving. If the Kraken want to recapture that 2023 magic, their young core needs to take a big step and fast. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, thanks. The Kraken face off in Edmonton tonight against the Oilers in their 3rd preseason game with 4 games left on the slate before opening the season against the Anaheim Ducks. That's on October 9th at Climate Pledge Arena.
A lot coming up. And remember, you can watch all the Kraken games all season long here on Apple Valley News Now. Still ahead here on the news, on Operation Best Friend, we will meet Penny, a playful pup with a big heart who's looking for her forever home.
And let's go outside. A beautiful shot now from our Toppenish sky cam thanks to Legends Casino Hotel. Stacy's back with your full First Alert weather forecast.
Bengals, Broncos, Monday Night Football at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Wheel of Fortune Live. America's game show comes to your hometown in this thrilling live theatrical experience. Contestants are randomly selected from the audience to solve puzzles and win big. Live at Legends Event Center, Saturday, November 15th and Sunday, November 16th. Don't miss your chance to spin it to win it. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and at the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Wheel of Fortune Live.
The Toyota Entertainment Series is bringing the heat to this year's Central Washington State Fair. On September 20th and 21st, catch the Nitro Fire Stunt and Thrill Show, featuring freestyle motocross, quad wars, and a jet car that melts a full-size car. Then September 27th and 28th, the Demolition Derbies roar back with the all-new Motorhome Derby on the 28th. Advance tickets include fair admission. Get yours today at the Fair Ticket Office or at fairfun.com. The fair runs September 19th through the 28th. Don't miss it.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
Extra bucks on the way out.
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side.
Hi, Alex.
Right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you.
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
At Bravo RV, we're gearing up for a huge event you will not want to miss out on.
The Forest River National Sales Event is on now. For a limited time, you can save big across our entire lineup of Forest River products. There's still time to get out, go camping, and make unforgettable memories. With Forest River, you'll find the perfect RV built for your journey and perfected for your stay. Don't wait. These amazing deals won't last long. Broadmoor RV. We made camping fun.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
They say if you find a lucky penny, you should pick it up, right? Well, that's exactly what one local rescue hopes a family will do.
So Penny is a 3-year-old bully mix who's playful and loving.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Norman with the Pitbull Pen, and I'm here today with Penny. Penny is a 3-year-old mixed bully, and she is seeking her forever home. She is a beautiful, striking red color and very happy, loving, playful. She's currently living in boarding, so while she's looking for her forever home, she would love to find a foster home while she waits. Penny likes to play with other dogs, but she can be a little bit selective, and she does best with calm, respectful dogs. She is not appropriate to live in a house with cats. Penny's gone through extensive professional training and has a fantastic foundation of obedience. Penny is athletic and self-entertaining. She loves to play with toys. She loves to be outside. She likes to go out for walks, but her favorite thing to do on walks is actually sniff around. She likes to go at a very slow pace and is great in the car. She loves to meet people. She loves to go off on adventures and see what she can see while she's out. Penny is a little bit prone to overstimulation, so while she's friendly with children, she would do best with kids that are a little bit older, a little bit calmer, and would enjoy calmer activities with her. The Pitbull Pen is celebrating the arrival of fall with a Harvest Festival on October 12th at White Bluffs. It is a family-friendly event. There will be pumpkins, there will be food, there will be dogs, and it will be a good time for all. There will be more information about it on our Facebook page or on our website. And if you'd like to see more about Penny, you can go to our Facebook page or our website as well.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've got a live view outside right now, Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco, and you can see the little bit of smoke and haze, but the sun is going down, and overall, not a bad night. 84 degrees outside, that humidity at 27%. The winds are light. Now that's going to be changing, and we'll get to that in a sec. Let's talk air quality, though. We've been seeing some smoky, hazy conditions. Right now, the Tri-Cities area and all the areas in yellow are moderate, but when you start seeing the oranges, the reds, and especially the purple, that's very unhealthy air quality. And again, that's closer to where that fire is taking place. The Labor Mountain Fire, just 10 miles north of Cle Elum. They've got some level 3 evacuations. That means go now for some areas. And you can take a look at our map here. You can also head to the website, this website here, and that will give you an exact location in case that impacts anyone near the Labor Mountain Fire near the Blewett Pass area tonight. Let's talk smoke. When's it going to go away? Well, the winds pick up. We're going to see westerly winds flowing in tomorrow. That should clear a lot of the smoke out for most of us, except close to the fire zones of around the area. Otherwise, though, we'll get better looking conditions air quality wise tomorrow. Now, we do have a red flag warning, and that's due to the gusty winds, the low humidity. Any fires that start tomorrow are going to spread rapidly, and some of the fires already burning are going to have a hard time being contained. Let's take a look at tomorrow's winds. They'll start to be pretty breezy in Ellensburg first thing in the morning. As the day progresses, westerly flow starts to impact the inland portion to the Tri-Cities all the way out to the foothills of the Blues, the Columbia River Gorge. Now, it stays pretty blustery, but just for a few hours, and then things will start to die down by midnight or so. And on Friday, the winds are looking much better. Now, some of those top wind gust speeds are going to be especially strong there in the Kittitas Valley. Everybody else, 25 to 30, 20, 25, 30 miles an hour around the region. We also have a ridge of high pressure that's been sitting on top of us. It's going to start transitioning more to the east tomorrow, and that's going to bring us another warm day, but then a cool down as that transition happens. Now, things ramp back up for the weekend. Temperatures stay right around average in Yakima, and then again, we'll start to see a cool down. For tonight, comfortable sleeping temps, a little on the cool side. Actually, grab a coat, especially in Ellensburg. Here's that planning forecast. Hazy wind, hazy breezy winds tomorrow, and then check it out. We see some rain on the forecast front Monday and Tuesday. Now, we're going to start to see those rains impact the Cascade Mountains over the weekend, and then start to move inland on Monday and Tuesday. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. A little bit windy there. Look at some of those overnight lows dropping down in the 40s. Monday night, 42 degrees. That's getting very chilly for this time of fall. Walla Walla also going to see some cooler temps with overnight lows some nights down in the 40s. And in Hermiston, we'll see a couple of nights there in the 40s. And then the rain, again, much needed. Now, the rain, of course, will help us with our drought situation that we're in right now, and it will help those firefighters with those big fires burning out. And the Cascades will get a little break probably Sunday with some rain. So Anyway, hang in there, be fire-wise tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, it'll be good to see a little bit of rain, right?
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's fall, y'all.
It's fall, y'all. All right. Coming up next, we're going to check in live with our Caleb Stipkovitz at the fair in Yakima.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
At Bruce Heating and Air, our technicians are not incentivized by commissions or to find problems. We only look for solutions to keep you cool. Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,650 off on a new Daikin Fit system.
Get ready for adventure with the fun and rugged 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks from Price Ford of Yakima Valley. Nob Hill Casino's biggest prize ever. Want to drive it home? Just enter daily at Nob Hill Casino now through Wednesday, October 8th for your chance to win. While you're here, enjoy our 16-lane bowling center, mouth-watering cheeseburgers at the Last Frontier restaurant, cold drinks at the bar, and try your luck with pull tabs and table game action.
We invite you to come visit us at Price Fort of Yakima Valley and Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Look, it's a bird.
No, it's a plane.
No, it's a cow.
A cow?
Cowabunga! It's fair time!
The Central Washington State Fair is coming September 19th through the 28th, presented by Legends Casino Hotel. It's 10 days full of all your fair favorites like carnival rides, fair food, live entertainment, and livestock barns. There's also lots of new stuff to see like acrobatic sea lions and radical reptiles. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
My husband and I had planned our dream home, and it was years in the making. I didn't want to just show up at any big box store. We wanted to sit down, and I want you to spend time with us. Like, this is a big investment. Our family spends so much time in our kitchen, and now that we're moved in, we are so pleased with our experience with Fred's, with the product line, and how it really aesthetically added value to our kitchen. Fred's Appliance over-delivered.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Now to a final check-in at the Central Washington State Fair in Yakima.
Yeah, Caleb has already promised us what he's sharing, perhaps one of the best parts.
That's right. He joins us now from the fairgrounds.
All right, hi Austin and Wendy, good to see you all again. So as promised, it is food time here at the fair. So right now we have an assortment of food, but I am with the CEO and president of the fair, Kathy Kramer, and Scott Dennis, who owns the Korean dog stand right behind us. So how are you two doing?
Terrific!
Yes, fantastic.
Perfect, and that's what you like to hear, right? Well, Kathy, can you tell me a little bit about the food and what's going on at the fair tomorrow?
Oh my gosh, tomorrow's one of my favorite days at the fair. It's 5 before 5 promotion, $5 gate admission and $5 bites. All the vendors participate with a smaller portion so you can graze your way through the fair. And if you check our website, fairfun.com, later tonight, we're going to have the food items posted so you can spend all night planning how you're going to graze your way through the fair tomorrow. 5 before 5, we open at 2, and that promotion runs till 5 o'clock.
All right, perfect. Well, obviously, 5 after 5, got some other fun events coming this weekend, so this will be here till Sunday, so got a little bit more time before the fair is over. Well, everybody at the desk, thanks for checking in with us at the fair, and I'll send it back to you.
All right.
I know that Korean dog looked pretty good.
Right? I know. I'm hungry.
I don't know that I've ever had one.
Now's the time.
Yeah, I don't
Head on out to the fair.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we
Weekend is right around the corner, right?
Yes. Looks like a lot of fun. Caleb, thanks for that live report. All right, you've got Reason to Smile.
Reason to Smile and your final weather coming up.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course! It's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary sale.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Be sure to catch all the excitement on local high school game nights. We're open late for your after-game hangouts. And don't miss our Monday to Friday happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. And Sundays, bring the football vibe with our happy hour all day long. Gray's Pizza and Bar, great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Lung disease is very difficult to live with in many ways, and our goal here is to truly live the mission of Good Shepherd, which is patients first, always. Our pulmonology and sleep medicine team is here for you. We're here to provide you world-class care. Please contact us and come to see us. It will be our privilege to serve you.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always. This is the moment many car buyers wait for all year. The model year-end sales event is on at McCurley Subaru. As new Subaru models roll in, remaining 2025s need to move fast. It's the perfect time to trade in, save big, and grab a deal you won't see again until next year. These are the offers people plan around. Get here before they're gone. Experience the model year-end sales event at McCurley Subaru. Your way home.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. At my law firm, we have a team that knows big truck wrecks. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Call the heavy hitter. When I call the insurance companies, they listen. Hit by a big truck, I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
An affordable, adjustable bed from Mattress Depot USA will help you sleep better.
And help alleviate aches and pains, sleep apnea, and snoring.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
And yes, we're ready for our Reason to Smile. Welcome back. Keep submitting those photos, by the way. Come take a look at your screen. Our good friend Alan Rither. I think Alan must do those early morning walks just to capture beautiful photographs just like this one. So
worth it.
Once again, Alan, thank you so much. That QR code right there on the top of your screen, that's the easiest way to upload your weather photo. Thanks to our good friends at Lifetime Dental Care. All right, planning your day tomorrow. A little crispy there in the morning, especially in Ellensburg, Yakima. Look at those 40s and 50s to start your day. Should be pretty nice by noon. You are going to see some of the smoke going away. However, you're going to start to see those winds gusting up in the afternoon. Therefore, there's a red flag warning in place. So be weather or fire-wise, I should say, tomorrow. Here's Tri-Cities and Yakima for the next 7 days. Not a bad looking forecast. Again, temperatures up and down, but I think once we start seeing those 60s and 70s next week, that might be where we're headed, guys, for the long run, because we are in fall, so we might have to say goodbye to the 80s.
My favorite.
I know.
Okay.
So saying goodbye to those 80s and
Love
maybe
the
for the
80s.
rest of the year. We'll see.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.